smelly, got you out in the party, started out him shaking. I start frying bacon, different. I don't even cut when he come in the kitchen, blast his ass. I don't even blast his ass. Damn, the police ass. Jam get out the way, dance again. I would drink that red on that. Damn, that shit crazy. Come was doing all that woofing, he ain't even make it. What we saying? Morning, everyone. Morning. How we all doing? On this lovely, lovely morning. Damn. What we saying? Let me know what pairs we're looking at. Man. Let me know what pairs we are looking at. There's one pair I'm mainly looking at today. Let me know what your pair is that you're looking at. Morning MH, morning Cam, morning Mehmet, morning VGOK, Mama. Tommy VGOK, what we saying? Nick, what we saying? Bit of a confusing day to be fair, fair play. G, you longs from Friday Low. Apparently, welcome to consolidation. Yeah, trust me, I mean, let me know, everyone, what we're looking at. I'm seeing a lot of EUs. I'm seeing some EU buyers. Let me know, are we looking to buy EU, sell EU? What we looking at, boys? What we looking at? Morning, Jed. Morning, Michael. Morning, MH. Mike is louder today. Yeah, I sorted the mic out, innit? It had a volume, it had a volume button on it, which I just didn't turn up. But, nah, it's alright. I could never... This is the volume button, this, and you twist it in, like, a circle to, like, increase the volume, like... I'm not gonna lie, there was no chance of me ever finding that out. Well, I mean, I did find it out, so that's a lie, but... Just firm it, alright? We got the sound now. We got the volume now. We got pretty much everything set up now for this stream. I don't really know what else I could get to make the streams better, if I'm being honest with you. But, yeah. I'm actually gonna dot this out for the time being. Actually, I'll just make it blue. Nah, too weird. So we've got this weekly CRT. Then we go on the daily as well. Yeah, we're looking nice on GU, boys. We're looking really nice on, not GU, Yen Basket and GU. GJ, fuck me, why do I keep saying GU? GJ is what I'm looking at. Well, mainly JPY pairs. So yeah, let me know what JPY pairs you man think is moving the nicest. Got this 4-hour CRT here. Got this daily CRT here and monthly CRT. So we've got loads and loads of CRT present. Candle range theory present. Let's actually go bomb. Like that. So we've got a lot of downside objectives. The thing that we was looking at yesterday, I'm pretty sure this is going to get disrespected. It's coming back in, so hopefully that can induce some people to get in, even though it shouldn't really react off it. But yeah, nice. As you can see, we've got the 4-hour manipulation. We should have... Wait, is that 4 hours? Is that daily? That's daily. So these are both daily levels. Let me send the announcement in 1 sec. Someone's just said, got tapped into buys. Let me send the announcement out real quick, and then we'll get into the everything else. It was a lovely trade this morning, boys. I mean, not this morning, yesterday. Lovely trade. Got loads of people on the Discord made money from that. Why has someone just dropped their LinkedIn in the chat? Why has someone just dropped their LinkedIn in the chat? I know there's networking. There's networking and then there's dropping your LinkedIn in a Discord. Fair enough. I mean, at least this... Got loads of people on the Discord made money from that. Why has someone just dropped their... But yeah, JPY pairs looking the best for me, chat. I'll be real. I see the most opportunities in JPY pairs. I really don't like where we're at with EU and GU, so I probably won't risk my money today on them. Free chat. Yeah, bro just dropped his LinkedIn. Salat Arizek Jajholubki. What does that mean? Anyone who speaks Czech. Czech. I think the language is Czech. Alright, yeah, let me just quickly finish on this. So we've got 2 daily CRTs. Obviously got this here. Daily. And then we also got that bigger one here. So we've got these 2 CRT lows to come into. We've got this order block here for inducement. And then obviously, in terms of the other 4 hour, we're seeing some really nice things. We're seeing, obviously, that gets swept. And meeting that and then also continuing down. So I do think that we are very bearish on this. Obviously, on the higher time frame, we are pretty bearish on this as well. So, yeah. Like that. Alright, so now if we go down, we just got to look for an entry. So let's turn on the Richesse indicator. Now I would probably be looking to go off this order block right here. Normally the M basket completes an objective during the Asia session, and it has here as well. You can see it's not just accumulated; it's clearly rallied down to take out all of these lows. Obviously, had the start of the CRT here, and now price is just rallying down. What are you saying, Jay? GU buys till we make generational wealth. Probably his name. Did you catch? Well, probably his name. Did you catch GBP USD buys yesterday? Yeah, we did, bro. We did. Waiting for EU buys. Fair play. In GJ buys from DTO. Oh, fair play. Buys from DTO. That's crazy. Also, just had a tick of my SL. Fair play. With EU, we didn't sweep the New York low. Yeah, I'm not looking at EU or GU really. I'm not looking to trade it. What are you, man, looking at, though? A lot of people are saying, yeah, buyers just tapped in. Someone said buyers just tapped in. Lou was screaming at... So Lou was screaming at to turn your volume up when it was him all along. Yeah, but to be fair, bruv, this fucking mic, I don't even know why we bought this mic. It's by Coco Nice. Coconise. Has anyone ever heard of that brand? Ever. Don't know why we decided. I think it was Mace that bought these. I can only imagine that Mace does this thing, right, where he'll Google like a YouTube video explanation, but if the YouTube video's over like 3 minutes, he won't watch it. So he'll Google he'll go on YouTube how to do this or good mic for YouTube, and then he'll only watch one that's like 40 seconds to a minute long, which probably sort of reduces the authenticity of the review. Hence, we have this mic. But it does sort of save time. Because, you get them Indian guys on YouTube that just explain everything in about 3 seconds. And everyone else is like, oh, please like the video, subscribe. Wait for EU to hit 1 RFVG but shorted before tapping in. Yeah, chat, I'm in GU buys from 50% of the 4 hour. Morning, Lou. Pre-London was this interesting today, Lou. Why was it interesting, bro? GU and EU both different directions. Yeah, chat, I'll tell you what. Everyone's giving me different answers, so send your chart into chart check. Send your chart into chart check, boys. Right here, chart check. Alright, so we've got GU buys off of that. If we invert, we've got... Sorry, was that GU? That was... Yeah, a lot of GU buys. What's this? This is EU buys, I think. Yeah, so most people is looking at buyers. L purchase. Nah, it's actually a dub purchase. Bro, can you please do the next bootcamp video? I can't lie, bro. I'm doing it when it's hit 100 likes. So when it hits 100 likes, I'll do it. It's literally recorded, ready to come out, boys. It's recorded, ready to come out. So as soon as it's 100 likes, you may get some massive video on liquidity, but I can't break the rules. We got to get 100 likes on there, bro, to Farah. Right, no trades for me. See you lot tomorrow. You should stay in, Ewan, man. It's important to stay, even when you're not trading. Morning, Lou. Morning, Nathan. No need to shout, but morning. EU GU short. Fair play. Person, I'm looking for GU buyers. Yeah, load of people looking for GU buyers. I'll be real. I wouldn't overly be looking at it. I mean, I don't hate it. There's just no confirmation for it right now. That's the only thing. There's just no confirmation right now. In terms of buying from this level, is this the daily? No, what even is this? 2 hour. 1 hour. 30 minute. Alright, cool. It's a 30-minute. So to be fair, we've actually got this order block down here that we've tapped into. I don't mind keeping this. To be fair, I would actually really would prefer it to be adjusted for the 4 hour. But either way, we've still tapped in. But yeah, I'd probably just adjust that for the 4 hour, to be honest. Like that. If you go on EU. EU's a bit... EU's just not as nice, in my opinion. You'd want EU to come deeper into this. We've just tapped into it again. We could see buys, but just like it's just not a day that I'd be massively wanting to get in on. Obviously, we had EU GU buys yesterday, both TP. To be fair, no, we actually only had GU. I think this was Steve Ford in the chat. I'm pretty sure this was your long. If not, it might have been like MH's or someone. I can't remember. It was one of you mans. This was your long here, which just about missed TP, but like I'm assuming you would have closed it anyway. And then this is the GU that I had in the signals yesterday. 5-1. Pretty fucking juicy trade there. Pretty juicy trade. This was the entry and exit and TP sent into the chat. And yeah, man, perfect entry, perfect TP, perfect stop loss. That's pretty much a perfect fucking trade for the day it was. But anyway, going back to the yen basket. Yeah, yen basket is looking like the best pair right now. I mean, the best index right now. It's just clearly bearish. So first of all, we got this is CRT. This range here is CRT. Sorry, not this here. This here. Filled the imbalance. So this is an external low and it's a CRT low of this. And an external of the current daily or 4 hour range. Really 4 hour range. And then we've also got daily CRT of this. So we've got two CRT lows, an external low. And this is also a monthly low. And we've got this order block here as inducement. Obviously, normally we just really want to see that. Like we're not really too bothered about the order block. But we're just marking it on to show the inducement. And yeah, we just want price to come up to a decent point to then look for buys. That's the only problem with GJ. Is there's not really any decent point for the buys. There's just not, if I'm honest. So yeah, that tells me that the pound is really not that strong right now. And if we want a pair that's quite strong, DXY is going to be the one. So UJ. Yeah. So these are quite bearish right now, especially in the open. We'll keep our eyes out, chat. If we get a 5-minute inversion, I'll break down the position a lot more and have a look at an entry. But just bear with me for now. Just keep just keep your eyes on a UGU, and just let me know if there's been an inversion, a 1-minute change of character, or anything like that. Oh shit, where's the sub counter? The sub counter's gone. That's fucking annoying. That's fucking bare annoying. Anyway, yeah, the sub counter's gone. But yeah, UJ is going to be the pair you're wanting to buy. Alright, let's look for some confirmations on this. Let me get rid of all the 4 drawings. Let's quickly do we haven't really done a breakdown in this pair in a while. Do we have any CRT? We have that typical dollar CRT, but this has already been completed, bear in mind. If you look at the DXY, this CRT of this bullish candle has already been completed, and now we're sort of starting a new move. It's been completed on EU as well. It's just certain weak pairs like GJ and UJ. It hasn't been completed, but I wouldn't be overly looking for it to be completed anyway right now. So we got this on the monthly starting to form, and bear in mind we've only got 6 days left of the month, so it's quite likely that does form. Obviously, if we look at the sweep of these lows on the weekly, we can see clearly what's happening. We've also got other CRT on the weekly as well, which I'm going to star out. I'm going to dot out because it's not as important, but still nice to have that confirmation. Obviously, sweeping that candle's low, sweeping the low, closing back within the range, so we want it to come into this candle's high. I'm going to go into the daily as well and see what are we seeing on the daily now. This is where it's going to get a little bit more complicated. You've got to actually analyse a little bit and see what's going on. So yeah, it looks kind of messy right now. We've got CRT of this high here. But again, I'm only looking at buyers, to be honest with you. I'm only looking at buyers, so I'm not even really so interested in that, especially with how the candle actually formed. I'm not too bothered. It'd be nice if there was something there that we mitigated, but there's not. There isn't. Let's go on the 8 hour. Is there any imbalance? I mean, yeah, it's just the same thing. All we're really mitigating is this unmitigated wick, which isn't something not something I would consider internal liquidity for this leg. So yeah, that's the only risky thing we have. The daily's not really showing us much. Daily and 4 hour, to be real chat, not showing us fuck all. But the weekly and the monthly, both showing us that CRT as nice confirmation. And really, if we're looking at it, the next external high is here. If this is truly a leg, retracement leg, the next place we should come into is up here. So, yeah. And then looking at where we're getting in, again, you'd really just want to go off the same point, which is this order block here. If we look at what this price is doing here, we should have filled a 30-minute. Yeah, you can see we filled this 30-minute imbalance. Might even be a little bit nicer on the hourly. Might not, though. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's decent on the hourly. You can see that nice, proper fill of that period of price. The only thing that's left over is this. The only thing that's left over is this here. This inversion and this imbalance. So, we've got the weekly trope and just in line with it. So, that's the only concerning thing. Other than that, I think EU is going to be nice. Oh, sorry, UJ is going to be nice for buyers. Let's have a look at EJ. EJ as well. EJ as well. Just looking for a place that have actually a nice area to buy off of or something like that. None of these pairs do right now. Had monitoring too for ourselves on EU and GU. Never really looking really good trade to happen again. Nice, Jason. Got tapped out on EU. Look at EJ, bro. Yeah, I'm having a look at EJ. Got tapped out. Fair play. Yeah, I don't know why you man got in so easy. I mean, so quickly. Sorry, not easy. You've been moving so bent recently. Wicked my stop loss and dropped. This is what I'm saying. We've got buyers and sellers getting cooked. Buyers and sellers getting cooked. On TradingView, how do you get those boxes to lock onto the wick? You just click the magnet, bro. You use weak magnets, and then when you draw something, it just tags it automatically on the high like this. You got to do it with all the blocks, because you've definitely got to do it with fair value gaps, because it's the difference between closing below and not closing below. Let's have a look at the daily on this. If this is looking just as nice on the weekly and monthly and all shit like, to be fair, this is just strong as fuck. I mean, there's not really much we can gauge from the monthly, but we can say that we are not currently at the all-time high. We do have this here. Is that all-time high anyway? Yeah, that is all-time high. It's not very old to try, is it? But yeah, this is our all-time high. So we've still got that to potentially come into. We've got this weekly CRT, which was disrespected, which was lovely to see. Just go on a daily, 4 hour. Yeah, we're just seeing price that's just ridiculously strong right now. Luckily, we've got this drawn on so we can see what was most recently mitigated. Nothing there to be said. On the daily, I'll be real, there's fuck all to be said. None of these wicks are taken. We're just rallying up really nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of the last 10 daily candles, 8 of them have been bullish. Well, this one's being bullish. So, magnet, mind blown. When looking for a market structure shift, do you consider wicks? Yeah, bro. We had news on EU. I knew it was orange folder news, but from my experience, I knew it would affect the market. Yeah, I don't really ever consider news. A lot of the time with the euro, it will be orange just because it's different economies. So, yeah, German, for example, which is why it's orange. I don't actually know what that means. IFO for new bit. Level of composite index based on surveyed manufactured. Builders holders going list. So it's higher, but it's just its large. A hefty market impact upon release. Source changes series from May 2000 to what traders gets. Leading indicator of economic health. Business react quickly to market conditions and change their sentiments. Alright, cool. So it was basically, what was it, weak for the euro? You man are saying, yeah, it was weak for the euro. I don't think this is going to fucking change the course of EJ though, looking at it. So it's probably just a nice bit to get us a little bit more discounted. It may have even come into the Friday 50%. It did tap into the Friday 50%, which is nice. But yeah, there's nothing we can really gauge on that time. And even there's nothing we can gauge on this time frame, I'll be real. We're just so bullish. It's almost a joke. You can see we're currently in this bullish range from there to there. Quite a weird leg of price, but still bullish nonetheless. So yeah, man, there's not really much we can gauge. I'll be honest, there's fuck all we can gauge. We just got to really follow along price action and see what's most recently being mitigated to then see what should be mitigated now. If we go on the 2 hour, that is going to be a fair value gap, isn't it? Or is it not? Just trying to follow along the mitigations just so we can see what are we mitigating. What are we coming off of. You can see here. Order block. Order block. And order block. So I'll be honest, chap. We should see buyers off here. But yeah, what do we think on JPY pairs? What are we liking the best? We've got EJ here. We've got GJ here. There's just no real entry. I mean, I would probably be looking at a retap of this order block for GJ to get in. And then we've obviously got UJ here. So I think, yeah, it's fucking difficult to call. Not many of them have a good higher time frame, I'll be real. To be fair, UJ does. UJ's got that nice CRT that we can be aiming for. And so does GJ. GJ's got that nice CRT we can be aiming for as well on the daily. And then also on the 4 hour. So yeah, GJ's got 4 hour and daily. I should really make a note of this because it's going to start confusing me. But I don't have a fucking pad and pen. I've got a fucking tax bill here. Should I just write it on the tax bill? I feel like I shouldn't do that in case I need to use it. This will do. There's no entries today. I'm just leaving it till tomorrow. Fair play, bro. I think JPY is going to provide some entries. Yen Basket is going to provide some entries. You man are just looking at EUGU so thoroughly, so fair enough. But maybe if you looked at GJ, EJ, right? So Yen Basket is obviously bearish. It's got 2 daily CRTs. And obviously it's got a monthly as well. And then we got UJ, EJ, and GJ. I'm writing down just so I can remember what the actual CRTs we're looking at. So UJ has that weekly. It's got weekly there and there. So we'll say UJ bullish 2 times CRT weekly. And then we're going to go on GJ, or EJ rather. And EJ's got none. EJ's got nothing. So we're just going to put on EJ bullish with no CRT. And then GJ, GJ has 2, has a daily CRT there. It's also weekly as well, so I'm going to say daily / well, we'll call it daily for now. And then also this 4 hour here. That nice sweep. So we're going to put GJ, bullish, 1 times daily CRT, and 1 times 4-hour CRT. So now we know what's going on. We can keep our eyes out. I've got that little sheet I'm going to leave next to me. Lying, bruv, you don't pay tax. How do you decide an RR on your trades, for example, with this GJ one? You don't decide your RR, bro. You just draw it on. You draw on your entry and your exit. Basically your stop loss and your TP. And then it will just be decided from there. Okay, this actually taps in very nicely, very quickly. This is... Damn. Just stop crying, it's a sign of the time. Oh, apparently we got this guy who was bigging me up / mocking me a bit. Said I helped him bears, but then slyly took the piss out of me on TikTok. So let's go on his TikTok real quick. He's called Trading Kadon. Let's have a look. Oh, he ain't live. Okay, apparently I taught this guy. Apparently I taught this guy, so let me see what he's about. Okay, right, nice. We can already see the mitigation moving. For the person said, are you getting in now? So that's basically the general idea. Now we want to wait for our confirmation on the lower time frame. So you don't just want to be I mean you can, but I don't just jump into like hourly order blocks. I will always wait for the confirmation. Especially during the London session, man. It's really easy just to wait for them inversions or like for example that. All we've got to do is wait for that to happen again. But rather than reject, it just closes above. That's all we got to wait for. It's not that much waiting around. That was obviously the euro though that had that big drop specifically. Again, you can see the M basket is now trading within this. So let's see if it does want to start moving down or if we want to trade higher. The M basket's the only thing. It's like, what do you actually want to mitigate, mate? If it's not this order block, where is it? So, yeah, I do think it's going to be this order block, personally. I can see this is probably being the most recent thing that we've filled. You getting an EJ? Why look for EJ buys? Overtraded yesterday, man. Everything gone. I'm so mad, bro. That's crazy. Wait, what did you do yesterday, bro? What did you do yesterday? Overtraded this week. So done. Makes me so mad. Whole profit / consistency fucked. Why did you overtrade, bro? EU sweat prior day low. DXY going for 8 hour. Right, let's have another little look on EU GU. Right, so EU's fully filled this, but no sign of an inversion or anything like that. GU's slowly making its way down. So GU's got a little bit of fight about it this morning. You can sort of see that in EG as well. You can see price has been pushed all the way back down. We did already sweep this, to be fair, but price has been swept all the way back down. We're now at an order block, a pretty solid order block. So we'll see if price wants to react off that. See if price wants to move up off that. We're obviously in a bullish market, but EG, you can't really... It's so hard to trade, man. This EG is so fucking hard to trade. Alright, again, see, look, it's formed. We've tapped into it. So we'll see. Are we going to do what we did last time, which is come in and reject? Or are we going to come in and close above? If we close above, we'll be looking for something like this. We've got to wait for that to happen first. Let me read some of these comments. Where's the CRT on EU, bro? We don't have CRT on EU, I don't think. Yeah, we don't. We got this to the downside, but I don't really respect this too much. We got CRT to the downside, so yeah, we should move in that direction according to CRT. But you can't really look at CRT too black and white. I've got to go on the lower time frame. Look at what range we're in. I mean, look at the sentiment. Look at the fundamentals. CRT's good, but yes, it doesn't trump everything. It's good as a confluence. Yeah, the main thing we're seeing though right now, boys, is just the DXY being super, super fucking strong. Let me quickly move this so it gets a bit less in our way. And we can sort of look a bit more what's going on. So, get rid of all this within. Even though actually I want to see that because we was drawing on I need a hero. And it actually did. We needed a hero yesterday and we fucking got one, chat. I'm not gonna lie, we fucking got one. I'm not gonna lie as well, fuck me, like, filled, rallied, filled, down. Pretty good analysis. Let's get rid of all this shit now anyway, so we can mark out price a little bit easier. So that's obviously the daily CRT, which has now been completed. Price now rallying up. I think personally we're going to be rallying up to this imbalance here. So yeah, see how we do off that. I'm really not sure if the DXY is ready to reverse right now. Yeah, I'm really not sure if the DXY is ready to retrace right now. Yeah, this yen basket keeps encroaching as well. Again, I don't really want it to... Could want to come into this order block. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, it's weird. I don't think we're going to be reacting off this order block. I think we are going to come through the top of it, so... Again, though, we can see what price is doing. So now we're waiting for this in order to have a change of character. On the 1 minute, our current range is from this high to this low. So if price moves up and breaks the high, that's a change of character and would be valid to go long here. We want to wait for the yen basket though, because I really don't know what the fuck it's doing. Like, bruv, what are you doing? I don't know why this most recent leg has to be such AIDS, bro. Like, there's no need to be this much AIDS. Like, look at this leg. There's nothing for us to actually really look at. It's got this 4 hour, but the 4 hour isn't even formed yet. It does look like it should come higher, I'll be real. It just does. Not higher to come out the top or anything, but just to fill some of this. Just to fill some of these and then break these lows. We've got these equal lows that I think people are going to be induced in this order block anyway. A lot of people are going to see that original order block and then obviously this as a retap. So a lot of people are going to get induced in. We've got the 1 hour, 2 hour CRT as well. So yeah, it's likely that price can come a bit higher. We just don't really know where. There's not really any decent points if I'm honest. Let's try something else then. Let's try something else. That don't fucking work. Let's try something else. Alright, so we can see most of the volume is coming from fucking buyers. And yeah, alright, cool. So now we can see an order block was most likely to be tapped into. Alright, now we got an order block. We can see that line on it, lovely. Actually giving us a point that could be mitigated. So this order block here, which is within this higher time frame order block we pointed out. This chart's just messy, really, really messy. So I don't really like it, but I'm gonna have to firm it. This is obviously the higher time frame, and this is within that. So I mean, it's the same point we had our eyes on, but the max volume is coming from here. Can I make it red? I mean blue, or even like purple or something. Pretty sure I fucked up as well, Adam, with lot size consistency rule. Genuinely not sure if I did or not. Why's that? I need to get a tissue. Hang on, chat. Let me get a tissue real quick. Alright, let me read some of these comments. We've got 129 man in here, boys. The live's growing nicely. Got a lot of participation today. That actually fucking hurt, bruv. Alright. Alright, cool. So now we're looking at two options. The most likely thing, or what we'd need for a trade right now, which is just that. Literally no clear direction for me, sitting out until higher time frames clear. Fair play, bro. Right, let me read some of these comments, chat. The yen basket is having a little bit of a move down now after this order block. Is this a massive piss take, or is this actually a move? Not really too sure how to look at this. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay, that's a nice 5-minute candle. If that candle can close out the lows of these, then could be nice. Still, I would rather it come up to here, but let's have a look at UJ anyway. Alright, so UJ's had a change of character and it's got a 1 minute imbalance. So really on UJ, what you'd be looking at, right, for a start, we've had that change of character, we know that. So now we're trading within this imbalance to this bearish imbalance, and we've got this bullish imbalance here, which we have already tapped into, so we should really tap onto it again to get the entry. So you would be valid on this. I would just go for a straight retap, to be fair. Just chill out on that one. I don't even need that, I just realised. That shit crazy. Crump was doing all that woofing. He ain't even make it. Merely got shot in the party, started all I'm shaking. Alright, let's have a look at these comments, because I haven't seen them in a minute. I've been trying to mark up these really, but we'll keep our eye on this, see what we want to respect. Is it the bearish fair value gap or the bullish fair value gap? Let's wait and see. Alright, let's have a read. I'm not getting in on this, by the way. I would get in on this, but I want to see price close above this first. You are valid on here, but it's just a little bit too risky. Just say I ain't got the bottle, right? I ain't got the bottle to enter off there. Even though it's a good entry point, I would probably be waiting for this. Right, but Regardless. Yeah, we'll read these comments in one set. Let me just update the Discord real quick. Fuck's sake. Cool. Alright, let me read these comments then. I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to scroll up a bit. Luke, can you explain why you consider wicks breaker structure instead of candle closure? The reason why I consider wicks rather than candle closure is because price still reached that point. So I would still consider it to have hit that point. It's obviously stronger if we close above. But a wick's still a wick. We still moved above. So, yeah, that's why. I only really see... Like, closes are important, but mainly with, like, fair value gaps for me. I don't really... Like, I'll be real, though. It shouldn't be a big problem. Like, if wicks count as change of characters or breaker structures, that should not even touch the sides of your analysis. Do you know how often I've got to do that? Like, maybe once every 3 months, I'll see an example where I'm like, oh, actually, am I going to consider that fair value gap? Or am I going to consider that close above, that wick, or do I want to close above? Like, it never really happens, innit? So just bear that in mind. Crump was doing all that woofing. He ain't even make it. Melly got shot in the party, started Harlem shaking. If I just learn to sit up when there's no clear setups, I think my win rate will drastically change. Problem is I want to trade every single day. If you're trading every single day, you're going to get cooked. The market always wins. If I traded every single day, I'd get cooked. If I come on live every single day and try to have a trade on EU, GU, EG, GJ, EJ, UJ, I would get fucked. I can't win 5 trades a day. No one can. Not every day anyway. Overtraded this week, so dumb. Oh wait, yeah. What do you reckon on Reform's policy on removing the ILR? What's that, bro? What's the ILR? I was so good. Wins one. Alright, let's read Adam's comment. He said, I was so good. 2 wins, 1 L for September. I was 3% up, but still not done for the month. Overtraded yesterday, ZU long. Now I can't remake 4% of my 10k. Yeah, bro, but what the fuck was you doing risking 4%? Why did you risk 4%? Like, genuine question, why? Pretty sure I fucked up as well, Adam, with lot size consistency rule. Not sure if not. Fair play. What are you saying, Alv? I just wanted to trade and do something, but it was dumb. Entered stop loss entry again, SL. Right, so you just kept on entering basically when there was no need. Right, so we have inverted this as well. So there's another entry that's going to be pending, which is going to be the 50% of that. So again, 4 pip stop. Even 4 pip stop, you don't even need a 4 pip stop really. You could just go at the low. Make it fucking 6 pips. What's the difference? I mean, it's the difference between quite a lot of RR, but yeah. Up to you, man, innit? Up to you, man. This looks bare like the fucking... Looks bare like that, innit? I quite like this. I'm not even going to lie, though. I do quite actually like that. If you're a beginner trader, this is actually sick. Like, genuinely, it is actually sick for you. Don't really know, like, how it changes it, though. Let me... How does it actually change it, or is it just the colours just throwing me off? Which makes it so much easier to see a trend. You can see UJ, though, moving up just as we'd want. GJ not really moving up. That tells me that GU's weak as fuck. Yeah, right. So GU's weak as piss. Weak as absolute... Okay, wait, what? Sorry, I'm going to have to come off of this fucking... Wait. Have we just seen into the future there? Yo, are the Japanese seeing into the future with that wick? Yo, what the hell? That's crazy. So did UJ do the same thing? Is it not actually that... Is it actually this high, or is it just bullshit again? Oh no, actually that one actually is. Okay. EU sales waiting for a retracement. Fair play. I'm slowly getting out of break even with yesterday. Fucked on my consistency and whole profit. Yeah, Adam, man, that's just stupid stuff, man. If you only need 2 trades, don't be trying to catch them early in the month. Better setups will come. Just remember. Yeah, man, that's it. And that goes for our signal group as well. Every single month, you'll see in our signal group, there'll probably be at least 1 week where we'll have either no trades or maybe just 1 loser or something like that. We'll time ourselves. We'll wait until the perfect time. And then we catch them 5R trades, just like yesterday when we caught that 5R trade. You weren't seeing me trying to send in a 5R trade every fucking day. It's just not going to happen, boys. It just isn't. Alright, we're up decently. We're 2R up on this, bitch. Indefinite right to remain. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, what? So what does that actually mean, though? DXY could show some bullish dollar rest of this week, I think. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Let's fucking go. I'm in 5% drawdown. Should I enter GU? What are you trying to enter, bro, anyway? What are you trying to enter? Do not redeem it. Do not redeem it. Do not redeem it. Red meant to be bad for the mental. Fair play. I mean, them Japanese people, it's like... pretty disciplined anyway. I mean, they eat the most fucking... in my opinion, lackluster food, but they claim it's banging. It's just not that nice. What's this? Look. What's this? Yeah, I'm on live, bro. Let me call you in like half hour. Let's see. What was I going to look at? Oh, yeah, the nicest sushi ever. I bet it don't even look that nice. See, bro, like... it looks a little bit nice, but say I did, for example, like... now, that looks banging. Do you know what I mean? That looks banging. Another cuisine. Okay, a bit of a heavy wick there. Okay, that looks fucking horrible, to be fair. It's actually making me a little bit sick. Lou Ops on GJ shorts from the 50-minute. Now, I wouldn't be looking to short against the M basket, man. The M basket's... look at the M basket, man. Look at the M basket. Everything's telling us short. Absolutely everything. Everything's telling us short, so UJ should just be running, man. Should be running. Running. Come on, how much are we up on this? We was up 3R, we're currently up 2.1. I've got a limit on EJ from 401. Alright, so we've got some people looking to re-enter at that order block there. Fucking hell! Alright, we do need a tune for this, but it's a slightly different one. Woo! Check GJ, look at GU. Lou, would you consider GU buyers if price inverts? Yes. I'd want to change a character rather than an inversion because this fair value gap's not proper. There's not 3 candles. This is clearly a retracement candle, not distribution. So I'd want to break of this. We kind of picked the wrong one, but it's the only one that tapped in, so still a dub. I was about to live execution as well, but didn't. Who's in this, who's not? Chat, let me know who's in, who's not. Fucking hell, I'm trying to screen tray the best price to send in. Alright, basically 4 RR out now. Cooking as per. Fucking hell. Sorry chat, one sec. Signals members, stay winning though. Stay winning. Let's have a little look at the last 2 days. Let's look at this week. So, first of all, we didn't have anything on the Monday. Then we had this, which actually turned into this. So this is the trade. 5R full TP hit. Then we've had this one. Did tell people to take low risk. And then obviously exactly. I only have to sit and take two a month. For example, this month I had 2 wins, but 1 L equals 3%, so 2% from my target. Yesterday I false. Now my progress is gone because of 1 day. Yeah, man, but take that as a lesson. Just never do that shit again. That's all you can really do, man. Just never do it again. That's it. The dollar's very strong right now. I wouldn't even be looking for shorts no more. But you want it, yeah, this is gonna fill a good amount, if not break out the high. I reckon at least fill. Could we be coming for that? Actually, wait. Money, money, money. All the things I can do. Whoa, lovely, 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 lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. In my dreams. Yeah, it must be so weak for this to be running with our weekly Euros. Bro, I'm telling you, man, about the yen basket. How many times have I told you about the yen basket? How many times have I told you about the fucking yen basket, man? Time after time after time, I'm telling you. Yen basket, sell the yen basket. Anything against the Japanese yen, buy. Anything against the Japanese yen, buy. As long as it's not the dollar. And then even recently, the dollar's even reversed. So even the fucking dollar. Won't let me place. The trade keeps saying invalid volume. You're using too high of a lot size or you're not setting a stop loss. But overall, I'm getting better consistent. Just these rare days when my brain is not good. That's the annoying thing about trading, man. A few moments of madness can waste, like, a very, very long time of profit. I mean, a very, very good amount of discipline. All the things I could do. I walk on. Alright, allow this. It's not hot enough for this. I like this, but this is disrespect to play this in the cold. It's too cold for this. But it's such a good song, though. What do we do? Alright, put S in the chat for skip, and I'll skip it if we get 3 skips. Five are up. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, man. Let's go. Never skip this, trust me. In longs on EG. Why EG have all the pairs in the world, man? Max is 40 lots, I think. Yeah, it is, bro. For EG, yeah. EG, you run into problems. Lou, when you going to buy it? I'm not even sure, bro. I'm not even sure, I'll be real. I didn't know how hot it was, so I'm not going right now till it cools down. And fucking shades on. Clip farm. Do I look like a pedo or do I look like a legend? It's a very fine line, believe it or not. I can barely see out of these, by the way, so it's just not going to help at all, but I'm on AUD JPY. Debating on whether to take profits. I'm in. Right, Gabriella's in. Nice. Born Flips is in. Lovely. Send your profits in, boys. If you're in this GJ, send your profits into the Discord. I'm going to drop a little message now. I'm going to drop a message in the profits. If you got in, just reply to it so I can keep an eye out on who's in. Manage you man's trade. Reply to that if you got in, chat. Reply to this if you got him. Just so I can see who's in. Gotta take these off, man. I can literally barely fucking see. Right, so let's see who we got in. We got Winter's in, Clint's in, Nathan's in, Gabriella's in, Born Flips is in. Right, we've got a lot of people, to be fair, that's in on this. I'll see be a good idea. What do you mean? Break even a good idea. Yeah, to be fair, I wouldn't even go break even. Just take your profits. I'll be real. If you're like 4.5% up, don't even go break even. Just take your fucking profits, like. If you're worried about closing early, just close it and take your profits at 5%. Don't try to trick yourself into thinking you got good psychology by moving stop loss or break even, because you don't. Okay then, alright. I'm finding psychology so hard, ATM. I don't know what's changed. I used to not stress. It's probably the closer you get to achieving your goals, you get a bit more stressed about it. Lovely, yeah. Everyone reply to that if you're in. I'm going to do a video. Spam dubs, spam dubs. Wait, spam dubs, chat, if you can. Bunna Zub. Bunna Zub, trust me. Close at 1 hour and leave stops at break even. Fair play. How do you close 50%? If it's like 5 lots, you go on it, click close and change the 5 to 2.5 and it will close 2.5 of your 5 lots. I'm not a scrub, I've got this shit here. Hang on. Bro, why does the quality just look so shit on the video though? It's got like no aura. Why does the quality seem so shit? What about flash on? Looks even worse. Right. That'll do. That'll do. See, this is why I want to change a character, not just a fucking inversion. No sign of the dicks while I slow him. Yen basket retapping into this order block. We wanted this. We wanted us to retap to induce people in. We're going to induce people in. Now we're going to be aiming for this daily CRT low and this daily CRT low. IFEG causing a slow movement. Trust. Yeah, boys, send your profits to this, man. I see Bear Man said they got in. I see about 5 man said they got in. Send your trade into here, boys, if you got in. If not, you're an L mans. No cap. Send your trades into here if you're a dub mans. If not, you're an L mans. And I know who's in as well. Because I screenshotted it. So I will not rate you, man. I mean, UJ Long's up 3.6R. Lovely, Amon. Opinions on GJ Long's targeting CE of 4 hour. We're kind of too high up now, bro, if I'm honest. The actual entry was here. I mean, we couldn't really see an entry within this leg, which is why I didn't go on that. I looked on the 15 minute, there was nothing there. And I weren't going to be taking a 5 minute one, so... Fair enough, that 10 minute came through. 1, 2, 3, lovely candles. If you was going to get in, yeah, I would go again. You want to fill this imbalance again and get in. It's too late now, I'll be real. It's low-key just too late. It's low-key too late. If you're not in the signals and you didn't get this banging entry at 9R, that is currently running up 5R, and you didn't get in the 5R trade yesterday, boy, just get in the fucking signals. Like, seriously. That's yesterday. Let me fucking show you, man. Yesterday 5R. Today, we're running another 5R. Bro, like, seriously, who's not in the signals? Is it at your playlist? Nah, bro, this is just YouTube, innit? This song, basically, we used to play YouTube in the office, innit? So, our YouTube knows us bare well. It's got a bare decent playlist for, like, live and shit. So, yeah, this isn't a playlist, but it's like a YouTube. You know when YouTube make a playlist of what you've listened to before? Yeah, when you back down London, David? How much is it for signals? It is 180, bro. £180 a month. Reason why it's a decent price is because it is the best quality in the game. As I said, chat, yeah? So bear in mind, everyone's paying £180 a month. How many people do you reckon's cancelling? After this week, we've already got 10R in the bank this week of just me. That's not even May, Stu, our crypto trader, our swing trader. Oh, you're in London, bruv. Yeah, we should link up, David, man. I've been for 2 weeks. Yeah, we should link up, bro. Should defo link up. We wanted to do a Richesse link up soon anyway, so if some of you man are in London right now. David, by the way, chat, is a student of mine who did one-to-ones. Meet for a piss-up. Yeah, defo, man. I mean, every time we went for a piss-up last time, we low-key had to like think about working and think about yeah, going back to the office. Now we'll go out and get lagging. Gee, you looking like an entry. Been in UJ long since 8 AM is cooking. Lovely. Since 8 AM, you know. Off this order block, yeah. Nice. Nice, Lloyd, man. Again, I think we're going to induce people with this order block. I wouldn't worry about it. I really wouldn't. We got everything on our favour. Everything in our favour. Remember, what 3 things do I say you want in your favour? The indexes, the CRT, and the higher time frame trend. Let's compare. Do we have the indexes? Yes. JPY is bearish and we're buying. Perfect. Do we have CRT? Yes. CRT there, CRT there. I've even got a fucking sheet here of all our CRT written down. And do we have the higher time frame trend? Yes, we fucking do. So there's no reason why this should lose. There's no reason why this should lose. Look at that fucking... Look at that 1 hour candle. Look how he called that 1 hour candle. Put some fucking respect on Richesse ASAP. Put some Richesse on respect. Wow. Six and a half far up. Not too bad for a Tuesday, some would say. Not too bad for a Tuesday. Boys, send your fucking profits to here. Why is only 2 people sending it? W Tommy, big up for that, bro. And W Pascal as well. If you've got in chat, it does help my calls if you could just send your profits into there. It's not a lot to ask. It's a fucking pretty good trade I've given you. So please, chat, if you can, just reply to this message in the profit section of the free chat. It's in the free chat, so all you man are in there anyway. Just going to update the boys, let them know we are running now 6.5 hour in prof. $1,000 profit now in Euro JPY. Lovely. If you got in, send to profits. If you got in, send to profits, chat. If you got in. Reply to this message if you're a fucking W community member. Pascal up 140. Tommy is up $1,000. And Nathan is up 130. Check GU. None of these trades came through the WhatsApp too. Don't be too hard on. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. If you didn't get in on these, no problem. No. Remember, chat. Signal group. There's multiple ways you can approach the signal group. Certain people in there only take the absolute high probability setups that I send in. The highest probability setups I send in. And me and Stu and May send in. And that's probably going to bank you maybe on the highest probability ones. Maybe 4% a month, something like that. 4% a month, maybe even 3% a month, 3.5% a month. But if you're already on your funded account, that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Remember, what we do with the signals, we give you the best charts in the whole of the market, and you can approach it how you want. You can take all of them. You can take the riskier ones. Even on this one, I did say risk a lower amount. So some people might have not got in by choice because they thought it was a bit more risky. Some people want to take a bit more risk, so they got in. I don't know, however you want to approach it. Fact is, the charts are sent and you approach it how you want to approach it. So yeah, as Michael said, don't be too tough on yourselves. But as I said, man, it's always a good idea to stay in these lives till the end. Some people joined after like 5 minutes. When I said, oh, I'm not looking at EUGU, they said, alright, sweet, I'm leaving. See you later, bro. which is fine, but then you're going to miss certain opportunities. So I always preach, stay in the live, man, if you can. Let's fucking go, though, man. Let's fucking go, bruv. Yee-hoo. 7 are up now. 7 are up. Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. Just turn up every day for the live positions. You are literally here just doing it. Yeah, facts. Signals are way better than live. I do both. Fair play, Nathan. Yeah, people approach it both. But if you're not in the signal, you're shooting yourself in the balls, bro. You're not even shooting yourself in the foot. You're shooting yourself in the balls. And by the way, chat, after this live, bare fake accounts are going to message you, try and get you in some fake signals group. I will never message you first, and I'll never ask for dough in crypto. Never. Okay, let me get this fucking song off. Tell me when it would not be sweet. What's this? I think this is... Is this? No, this ain't. Oh, this fucking song. I was wondering why this had 500 million views. Oh, this is... Oh, wait, I've got to find a version of this. Who's got the cold version of this? Nah, hang on. Fuck off, man. Oh, mate, this is the best version. This is the coldest version of this song. Let me put your man on. Let me put your man on, yeah? Trust me. Trust me on this one. If you want to feel something in your soul after winning a trade or losing a trade, put this shit on. It makes you feel alive, bruv. Yeah, people are saying GU. Let's take a look at GU. Nice. God, what a song, man. What a song. Are you bullish on GU? Yeah, I am bullish on GU, bro. It's a nice feel. I want everything else to be aligned, though. Nice feel. Not so much. Not so much. Is there any imbalance? Inverted this. We've already mitigated it though. Yeah, this would be my entry, man. This is what I'll be going for. I'm not going to get in this though as we are outside the kill zone, but this will be my move. So close to that CRT low. So close. Bruv, tell me that weren't cold. I'm going to put that on again. One of the nicest trades I've seen, Lou. Come on, bro. Let's fucking go. Lou being touched up by the Yempes recently. Pure. Oh, Lou being touched up by the Yempes recently. Pure conversion right in front of our eyes. What does that even mean? Midweek banger, Lou. Trust me. Trust me. What do we know about them midweek bangers? And we ain't talking about a spliff. We're cracking. If you didn't know, that is what a banger is. Don't know why I said that. I'm going to start this song again. I'm begging. Yeah, anyone thinking about GU? I just can't see anything buying against it. Yeah, I agree, MH. I agree, and especially where we haven't filled this imbalance really that nicely at all. Really, we're still part of this range, so we should really retrace into the discount and then. So I would sort of chill out with buying until we invert this on the 30-minute or the 15 at least. So many people ain't been in these lives recently. Trust me, bro, it's only their loss. Only their loss, cousin. Bro, who the fuck can come onto the London session and do this? Tell me who does this shit in the London session, bro. People catch one trade like this every 6 months on live and will fucking tell you about it for the rest of their life. We do this shit fucking daily. Took a nice short on EU this morning, 2.8R, lovely. If you got in shorts on EU or GU this morning, you would have cooked. So fair play. If you got it on this EJ chat, send it to Profits. Send it to Profits here. Tell me who else is fucking doing this shit. Tell me one other person who's doing this shit, bro. No one's doing this shit live. No one's doing this shit live. I promise you they're not. I promise you they're not. This is a step up song. Wait, what do you mean? It's by DJ Daddy and Madcon. DJ Daddy K and Madcon. Of course, DJ Daddy's Jamaican. He has to call his name a little bit sexual. Oh, mate. I don't even know how I remembered about that song, but that is a proper bit of music, that is. I thought markets looked nice today for GU, EU, just couldn't inverse any FEG. Yeah, I agree, bro. Alright, let's see chart check. People are getting in. Let's have a look at chart check. This is in the Discord for those of you that don't know. Yeah, first thing I'd say is don't view this chart on the 30-minute. There's too many candles on my screen. Did you make me Yeah, so you're using... Yeah, so you just want to look for the highest gap where there's just 2 or 3 candles. So I'd use the 8-hour imbalance there. So yeah, that imbalance there. Or you can use the 4-hour if you want as well. Look at that fuck. Look how we caught that 4-hour candle, chat. Look how we caught that. Wouldn't piss on fire to put you out. You can tell we're pissing about this order block. Not gonna lie, if you're shorting from this order block, just like thanks, honestly, thanks. G tapping in 4-hour FEG. G tapping in 4-hour FEG for buyers. Yeah, I agree, bro. New York will be the time for EU and GU. We want the DXY to chill out. We need the lunch hours to chill DXY out. We need to at least like just start accumulating sideways. Man, every bar you was in. Right, that's first CRT low's been taken. Just fuck. I do know one thing, no. Saturday through Sunday, Monday. Sit there drunk ass on that on the way home. Yeah, that's that CRT low taken on the daily, which is nice. So just as we'd hoped, we're getting a lot of people getting induced at this order block that are gonna be getting stopped out for us. So thanks boys, thanks for that. Everyone not in this live who may be potentially long in the yen basket, thank you very much. They're gonna get induced here and it's gonna come down. We've got our first CRT low's been hit, as we was talking about in the start of the live, so that's lovely. We've got our second one here and then we've got our third one here. Bitches, they come, they go. What we saying, chat? What we saying? If I missed any comments, boys, put them in again. Tommy, you just brought back so many memories. Wait, what's the Step Up song? Let me Google. Let me YouTube it on my phone. Don't know still. Did you make me error? Wanna break past this 50%? Yeah, that's what I thought it was from. Look like, oh, fair play. I ain't even heard about that. Mehmet, you and Buzz. No, bro. Fair play. Oh, yeah, boys. By the way, I don't know if you was in the live yesterday. Everyone was calling me out about our clan and that. Just to let you know, obviously, I beat the best person in our clan. Obviously, easy. Pat. I give him a rematch and he done me. Fair enough. But still, like, I'm the king of dubs right now. I think we did. Me and Mehmet even went 3 for 3 and I beat him. So Mehmet, that's light work for me. But Mehmet's calm because we run 2v2, so he's calm. We have an alliance now. But Mehmet's easy food for me. Henry's easy food for me, already been done. And the other guy with max trophies, he's easy food as well. Everyone's been cooked, boys. I'll be real. Everyone good in our... Like, you man just need more skill. You man have got level but no skill. New York session, bro. What about it, bro? I would... What? Oh, wait, yeah. Luke, can you have a look at AU shorts from the DTO? Yeah, no worries, bro. Who is it who I cooked, Jess? Who was the best person in the... Oh, no, Dan C, innit? Dan C got cooked. Henry got cooked. Yeah. Did you call this trade on live? Yeah, bro. Also sent into the signals as well. Hang on. There you go. from that 1 minute fair value gap. You can see if we go to profits, there's some people who's got in on it. Go to live positions. And you can see that 1 minute. We've run all the way up here. So, mate, when you have an index on your side and the higher time frame, it's not rocket science, man. It's not. We get the tunes back on. I can't lie, yesterday I was making lunch. Oh, I don't want to hear it. We'll do best of 5 soon. This is what I mean, man. These lot are like, oh, play me, then it's best of 3, then it's best of 5. The clan's growing though, everyone get in there. EK, you really need to get better if you're in this live, EK. You really do. What's a good starting player deck? I'm struggling now that I've made it to 1,000 trophies. Do you have a fucking functioning brain? No offence to whoever asked that in the clan, but you're on 1,000 trophies. Great trade today, Lou. None for me today, but I'll be back in the live stream tomorrow. Sweet, John. Have a good one, brother. Have a good one, bro. I watched him get smoked 3-0 the other day. Bless him. Alright, let's break out these highs now, man. Let's stop pissing about. Let's get a TP before we fuck off. Come on. Come on. What's the clan? It's called Richesse, bro. It's called Richesse. Richesse. I'm probably the best in... No, I'm joking. I don't have the most trophies, but I've got the most skill out of everyone I've played so far, in my opinion, innit? It's opinion-based, because we're going off skill. But I think I've got the most skill, not going to lie. Tell me who's got more skill. Played 1,000 games, and I'm clapping guys that have played like 8,000 games. Okay, I feel like this is like low-key not making it easier for us. We might go for that internal, external again. Once I'm done in the gym, we'll run some 1s and 2s. Sweet, bro. What was your entry on EG, please, mate? 1 minute. Yeah, bro. Let me know if you need me to turn the music down. It's a bit loud for me, but I don't mind. Yeah, so it was this here. So the reason being is we had to change a character. We had to change a character, and then we had this we had this fair value gap there. So then we knew, because we'd had to change a character, we're obviously retesting this for some reason, which obviously most likely going to be to close above it. So it was basically a battle between this or this, which 1 minute would hold true. And then obviously this one tapped in, and then inverted this one. You can see there. And then we did say you could have had another entry on that as well if you want, 50% of that. Which, yeah, would have done well as well. It's nice when you got on 2 opposing fair value gaps and we've already tapped in and rejected and we come back up again. It tells you a lot of what you need to know. When we come up to re-tap a fair value gap we've already filled and fully rejected, and during the filling of it, during coming back up to it, sorry, we make an opposing fair value gap. You might have to listen to that twice, but yeah. Oh, nah, bro, it ain't going back down there. Wait. How do I join the clan? Just type up Richesse, bro, on the clan thing. Or someone send an invite to the Discord. Can you do that? Can you send the link? Someone copy the link and send it into the Discord. Lol, nah, bro, I ain't going back down. Wait. Still got a limit at 0.400 any point holding. Nah, bro, I'd get rid of that limit now. If we go all the way back down there, I wouldn't even really want to be in anyway. It's really unlikely that we move down. I mean, it's not a massive amount of pips for GJ. But it's unlikely that we move down 10 pips just to then move up another, like, 5 from where we are. Oh, Seb found it. Sweet. Yeah, I'd get rid of that, Daniel. See this internal run. Clan's growing though. Let's see now. Fucking hell, this solo is really annoying when you're trying to analyse a chart, innit? Yeah, what's your session time, Asia, in London? Oh, wait, I don't even have the settings. Can't even copy it. My Asia starts at 1 AM and ends at 7 AM. My London starts at 8 and ends at 11. We need this. We do sort of need this to react. Otherwise, it's kind of a free fall. Again, people are just getting induced in GM baskets to get into longs because they're idiots. Completed that CRT. This order block's going to get disrespected, so that's what we want. It's just stalling right now. Like, look at this. That's literally what we're seeing right now. That's a drawing of a fish, by the way. Which way, Western man? Right, someone said, I don't think you can do a link, just go join. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mace is the leader, so should be easy to find. No, bro, just be patient. Oh, wait, can you look at gold? Oh, yeah, I'll look at AUD USD because people have been asking me for that. MH's been asking me for that for time. Then I'll look at gold after. First of all, it's against... What the fuck is this? I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'm going to delete it. Which, that wasn't from yesterday. I don't know how the fuck that's even there. Yeah, I would want price to come down. Want price to come down. Looking at where we are in the range, it looks like we're now targeting internal of that range. So the range being... We need an actual POI within. I'd probably just go for this order block just because it's in the discount. But now we're starting to sort of put that picture together of what price is targeting. So I think this is the retracement. We're coming down from that into this and then higher. So now we know we're going from taking external high to filling internal order block. Do we have any CRT? Not really, to be fair. We've just completed this CRT. Just completed that, which is nice. So we should be ready for the next phase. We got 4 hour CRT really nicely. So yeah, shorts are looking nice. You can see the mitigation as well. Filled that really nicely. So then we should come into this one now. So that will be where I'll be looking to short from. Obviously, that also being the Asia high is a nice confirmation. So that's what I'll be going for on AU. GU buys will come later one only. Fair play. Fair play. Can you look at gold? Gold, thoughts on gold. Alright, let's have a look at gold. People are saying gold buys in the chat. Let's have a look at gold buys. Oh yeah, that was the breaker block we were talking about yesterday. So we can see, lovely. This was the breaker block. Push price down to take out the low. And then rallied up. So this is a very significant sell-off. Price has now mitigated this and ran off. So yeah, perfect for what we wanted yesterday. In terms of gold, I'd want it to fill this 1 hour. Gold works really nice on the higher time frames, especially off these imbalances. So yeah, I'll be waiting for price to fill that. Come down a little bit more. Fill this imbalance and then, yeah, go up to that external high. That will be my gold setup. We have got CRT of this candle here, which isn't the nicest. I think a lot of people are going to be induced here as well. A lot of people are seeing this order block, which hopefully they'll be induced. They're going to try to hang on to their profits for too long, even though they're trading against the trend. And by the time we get down to here, they're going to get clapped. That's what we're hoping. GU retracing. A lot of people telling me GU buys again. Yeah, so that would be your level for GU buys right there. So it's tapped in. I wouldn't be getting in on this. I just want the DXY to cool down a bit. There's no evidence on the DXY we're going to be moving. Still got this big 4 hour fair value gap to be filling, man. AU still got to come down lower. So yeah, GU may be the odd one out and start running now, even though everything else won't. But I doubt it, man. We'd need the pound to be very, very, very bearish. I mean, very bullish if that was the case. And it doesn't really look like it is. I mean, it sort of is here, to be fair. GU providing strength this morning against this. Is providing... Yeah, I mean, the pound is strong. So it could happen. But for me, it's just too risky, man. Outside of the kill zone as well. Why risk it? Why risk it, man? Nice entry, gold flying. Trust me, bro. Nice entry on EJ. Help me understand how you decided to take it on that order block, even though we didn't have a liquidity sweep. We did have a liquidity sweep, bro. We did. We did have a liquidity sweep. It was just not on this specific pair. So we was more looking at the index. So we didn't have a liquidity sweep on that, but we was basing it off this index here, of which we had multiple daily CRTs, which is a form of liquidity. So buy side liquidity swept there and swept there. Also on the weekly, we've got our CRT swept here, CRT swept here, CRT swept here. So 3 weekly highs swept. 2 daily highs swept, and that's on the index. So that was pretty nice confirmation that we are going to go down. We are going to continue down. So we're looking at either UJ, GJ or EJ, whatever's providing an actual entry, that one to get in on. Just so happened UJ was too strong because obviously the dollar's strong. So it didn't come into anything. GJ was low-key, like, just didn't really give anything. This was too risky to go after that order block, and the entry would have been shit. And so, yeah, you would have had to go after 10-minute fair value gap, which is kind of a shit entry. Whereas EJ provided, yeah, pretty nice. It had a clear fair value gap on the 1 hour. Sorry, clear order block on the 1 hour. The order block, break a structure, come back into the order block, run to the high. When we came into the order block, we were just waiting on the 1 minute, seeing if we reacted off anything. You can see. Tapped in, 1 minute fair value gap formed, came into it, rejected. Again, it formed again, came into it, rejected. And then we started coming up to it again, which tells us, well, we've already rejected it once. So if we're coming up again, it's to close above. And whilst coming up to close above, so whilst coming up, we printed a bullish fair value gap on the 1 minute, was confirmation was going to disrespect this bearish and accept this bullish instead. So obviously entry, and then we did get that internal external move we wanted, filled that internal imbalance, came to that external high. So exactly what we wanted again has happened. We're just waiting now. Do you think DXY will finish the weekly CRT? We've already finished the weekly CRT, bro. Or the monthly. In terms of the weekly CRT, I'm not super convinced. I'm not super convinced, bro, no. I'm not super convinced by this one, if I'm honest with you. Again, man, your direction's so much more important than that. I personally think we're just going to be filling this imbalance and then continuing that move down. If you look at the range, we're in a bearish range. We're in a bearish range. If you look at the daily, high, low. So we should really continue that. If we look at the 4 hour range, nut to that with a change of character. Again, it's a bearish range, so we should fill this and then just move down. And also, if you look at just the history and sentiment and fundamentals of the dollar as well. So everything's telling us that this weekly won't be completed. We're actually going to move down. I do think this is just a bullish day to induce people, and we're going to get in a higher price to then sell off. That's all I think's going on, to be fair. But yeah, I'm probably going to jump off now anyway. We've been on live for about 2 hours. We are half hour past the end of the kill zone. So I won't be looking for any more entries right now. I'll just be looking to manage our existing entries. Obviously, yeah, another banging signal in the chat. As we said, we was 6.5% up, so close when happy. At its highest point, we was 7.5%. Right now, we are 5-6%, basically 5.5, 6%. So yeah, either way, lovely trade for the signals. If you're trying to get in the signals chat, send me a message. I'm going to drop a message in the free chat now. I'm going to say, yo, message me if you want in signals. And then just click on my name and message me like this. Or like so click on that and then go. You'll see my name is in gold. I'll never message you first and I'll never ask for money in crypto. So if you want to get in the signals, only way is to message me through that. Click on my name and just message me and I'll get back to all my DMs ASAP. Also, if you just want to upgrade, you don't need any convincing. Then just go to full access, signals. There's some profits from last week. And then, yeah, click that. Last week, by the way, chat, I had this trade here. GJ, which was a 5R GJ. Also had last week, we had this. This was on one day, by the way. So we had a 5R on GJ. We had a 2R on GU. And we also closed out 2 3R long, so 6R on EU. So I'm not going to lie, chat, we are on fucking fire. Here's some just reviews and proof. Past first phase today, let's fucking go. On a path to pass phase 2 today if GJ hits Asia high. 2 trades to pass phase 1 and 2. Stupid to be fair. You can see there's about 2.5 grand on GJ. 6 bills on GJ. Another 6 bills on GJ. And then these are the trades this morning. Obviously this morning I had this one. which we've already gone through for the whole live, so you man already know. But yeah, this EJ Long, and if we go to profits, you can see some people getting in. We've got again Tommy getting in again with the grand running. His TP, 2 grand for TP. Pascal, 4 bills up. Nathan, 130 up. And then H2, I'm not sure how much he was up, but you can see the execution there. Lovely. Really nice. So yeah, anyone else who got in chat, send your profits to there. Reply to my message in profits. Send your profits in. I would appreciate that. What's CRT? Oh boy. Yeah, the signal is £180 a month, bro. For the absolute best signals in the game. And yeah, send me a message regarding that. Send me a message regarding that. You're going to be able to pass your funded accounts ASAP. You're going to get your funded accounts passed. We have had no cancels in ages, by the way. No one's left the signals in about 2 months, which is crazy. Just shows how much we're absolutely smashing it. People join and never want to fucking leave. Because why would you when you're passing funded accounts left, right and centre? Let me just show you as well. Just to give you the authenticity. So this is this week. 23rd of September, you can see last one was the 19th, which was last week. I had 1 trade, which hit TP. Here. And then obviously this other one's only just this GJ, which is running. And if we go to last week, I had this limit, but then I said cancel limit. This one stop loss, so this GU sell got stop lost. And then this is the other one I had last week. So I had this long, and this long. Wait, no. This long, and this long. And if we look how they did, you can see GJ tapped in. GU tapped in. EU didn't. And GJ did. So let's see how they all did. In the end, you can see GJ closed out for 5 RR. GU closed out for 2 RR. And EU didn't tap in. So just in these last, this week and last week, just look how much we're fucking smashing it. I've showed you the losses as well compared to the wins. So you can see everything there. As I said, if you're trying to get in chat, just drop me a message. I've just put a message in the free chat. So just drop me a message. And I tell you what, the first person to message me about the signals, I'm going to give a 50% off. Only the one person. First person to message me about the signals, message me, signals 50 in all caps. Signals 50 in all caps. And I'm the first person that messages me that, I'm going to do you 50% off. So rather than paying 180, you can get him for £90, like 85, £90 a month, which is quality. Even though there's no need to do a discount because we're fucking cooking. I've just showed you all the results from the last few weeks. And that's just me as well. That's not including other traders. But anyway, I appreciate you tuning in. As I said, first person to message me will get a 50% off. Make sure you message me through me and not anyone else. It's got to be, click on that name there, Louis. I will not message you first. I will not ask you to pay through crypto. The only way you can get the signals, full access signals, and just click the link here. Upgrade chat. Simple as that, boys. Simple as that. Send me a message if you want anything. And if you want that 50% off code, there's one up for grabs to get in for half price. DM me Richesse50. DM me Richesse50. One person's getting 50% off. First person, alright? So DM me it now. DM me it now. Click on my name and say Signals50. Message me on Discord, bro. On Discord. First person to message me, alright? Appreciate you tuning in. I'll look forward to whoever messaged me. I'll get you your discount ASAP. But yeah, big up to everyone who tuned in, man. See you guys in a bit. Yeah, see you boys for New York session. Maze will be live for New York session. Hopefully I'll see some using the signals. Yeah, message me first. I'll check my DMs ASAP. If you message me, I'll send you the discount code just for you. And you can get in. It'll be a custom code just with your name. And I'll get you in there. I ain't even got Discord. Toby, that's an L. Send me a DM on Instagram or something. How am I meant to message you then? How are you not on Discord, Toby, man? You've been in here for how long? You need to get in the Discord, bro. Message me on Instagram then. Message me Signals50 on Instagram then if you haven't got Discord. But yeah, you should be in the Discord, I'm not going to lie. I'd have it email. Alright, yeah, bro, I'll be real, just fucking DM me on Instagram or something. Richesse Effects on Instagram. Or Discord is Richesse, yeah. All my links are in this channel, bro, so you can go to my Instagram or go to my Discord and DM me on either one of those. But yeah, other than that, appreciate you tuning in, boys. Big up the community, big up the viewers, big love, big respect, and I'll catch you in the next live, people. Sweet.
Focused on what you feel, just when you're